feels like every day we talk about Terraluna Classic, something else is more and more exciting. We're seeing more and more people come back to both YouTube and Twitter and talk about Terraluna Classic. This can only be a positive thing. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking particularly around Terraluna Classic's price and, more importantly, the real use case and why people are truly taking a look at what USTC is all about. If you're bullish on Terraluna Classic, you want to know everything that's going on in the cryptocurrency space, be sure to subscribe to this channel. And with that being said, let's get into the news around Terraluna Classic and in particular USTC. So we're talking about Terraluna Classic here as being right now one of the best performing coins out there in a market that is in a real bit of flux. We obviously saw the big FOMC meeting. We came in at a flat rate hike. The inside part of that though wasn't particularly great. We saw the market dump a significant amount. However, Terraluna Classic held its own and actually is currently trading in that kind of 9 and even potentially breaking a 0, which we've seen over the course of the last couple of days. But it says on a technical side, Lunk has experienced a bounce above the key support level of 9063, and we have maintained that now for quite some time, with it's confirmed by another trend line visible on the 4-hour time frame. This bounce has led to a rise towards the level of the 9522. Currently, Lunk has formed a symmetrical triangle pattern indicating indecision among investors and a cautious market sentiment, which is normally not the case. Whenever we see something as big as parity, or whenever something happens like we saw with Pepe as an example, where the Binance listing came in and it dumped and has never returned back up to that point, well, Luna Classic has kind of held on its previous numbers post the parity upgrade. It says the RSI and moving average convergence divergence also show signs of buying interest, which I think is a good thing. You see on the chart there exactly what that looks like. Indicators suggest that investors await a clear signal or positive market development before moving, and monitoring the immediate resistance level 9517 is essential, as a break above it could potentially push Lunk's price towards the 1028. Now, we always have to be mindful of bearish sentiment in the market. We just had not too long ago announced BlackRock will be looking to launch a Bitcoin ETF. Can only be good news for the overall cryptocurrency market, in particular Lunk as well. But if we take a look at this, and I thought this was a very interesting article. Shout out to Ustc, who talks a little bit about, I guess, algorithmic stablecoin and the value and why it is important. Now, I've talked a couple of times on videos around why I think USTC could be the greatest thing that could come for Luna Classic right now, including the greatest thing for cryptocurrency. Now, a lot of people would say, hold on to it, but you are talking absolute rubbish. But you've got to understand, an algorithmically decentralized stablecoin that fundamentally is tested again to ensure that nothing can happen like we saw before could ultimately be a gigantic use case for Terraluna Classic. Now, what we will see there is it could even be used as for decentralized applications, protocols, and many other things. So, what is it ultimately talking about? And I guess kind of one of the things I really wanted to discuss with you are the benefits of an algorithmic stablecoin. It says, algorithmic stablecoins and philosophical principles, price stability and fair value. The algorithmic stability mechanism of USTC is based on a philosophical principles, a structure where prices are determined by mathematical models and supply-demand balance is maintained to ensure fair value. The principle allows cryptocurrencies to function as a reliable store of value by reducing price fluctuations. Economic justice and distribution, philosophical thoughts, I can't say that word, emphasize the establishment of economic justice. The balanced distribution mechanism created by USTC's algorithmic structure contributes to achieving economic justice. Mathematical models and protocols aimed at reducing income inequalities, enhanced societal welfare. Trust and transparency. So again, you can see what's going on with it. I'm going to try and paraphrase some of these. And the value appreciation of Lunk. Well, social acceptance, increased demand, economic innovation and financial access, store of value, and alternative asset class. Now, I think they're all key fundamentals of why I think USTC could be a very, very exciting thing. And equally, that repeg proposal could even be more exciting. Now, why is Luna Classic important? Why is the decentralized applications and equally USTC pegged to it? Well, Lunk is fast, 10,000 transactions in 2 seconds. It's a cheap in terms of gas fees, one of the cheapest blockchains out there. And because of its decentralized nature, Lunk is never hacked. We don't know any experience or any time that has been the case. We know that the algorithmic stablecoin part, which is why I talk so much about it being tested rigorously to ensure that it's right, but it now offers more utility by allowing builders from Cosmos and Luna 2.0 chains to bring their projects to Luna Classic. So all very exciting. Take a look on the daily chart now. We can see we've had some nice price movement on the daily. You can see they're just in the red for the day as we push down with the rest of the market, but actually we still seem like we are moving up. MACD is trending in the right direction. Again, the next couple of days are going to be critical for Luna Classics to how it pans out, but it's looking more and more bullish. I talk a lot on my live streams about how Luna Classic is fundamentally a long-term play for me, and I'm going to hold and see what happens. We have the Oracle pool refilling, we have Ustc repeg coming, and more people are locking their Luna Classic away and staking for the long term. We'll see what happens. I still am bullish. I still hold my Luna Classic. For any of you that have been around the channel for a long time, you know my views on it. But let me know in the comments down below, did you sell and move on? Is Luna Classic not for you? Or are you as excited and as intrigued about it as I am? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out, and I will see you all very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.